Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the On the Gun Line Podcast presents Word on the Skreets. And today I'm coming to you with a brand new banger, y'all. Look, honestly, I'm gonna start off like this. I'm gonna start off like this, okay? I'm from California, born and raised, LA, City of Angels, right there on Manchester and Broadway. That's my neighborhood where I grew up at. And spent my whole life out there. Well, not my whole life, from 1977 till 2001. And I love LA, man. I love California. California is the most beautiful state that there is within the continuous United States. Beaches, desert, mountains, forests. It has it all. It has it all. Beautiful women. Some may not be women, but nonetheless, they still look beautiful. I mean, like a lot of dudes being got. But anyways, that's nor here nor there. But it has something to do with what we're talking about today. Now, look, if this is your first time coming through here, I do appreciate it. Do me a favor, if you could hit that like button to help the algorithm, I would really appreciate that. If you could comment in here, whether you agree, disagree, or whatever your point of view is, I would appreciate it. If you're just tapping in, be like, hey, just tapping in, man. It just helps the algorithm and it helps me grow. And the reason I'm saying this is because honestly, because of the topics that I do here or that I discuss, I don't get pushed out very much, simply because, well, they are kind of controversial, I guess you could say, and they're against the grain. So YouTube won't be pumping it up, and that's why I also have to watch what I say and how I say it and what vocabulary or vernacular I use or whatever the fuck words you want to talk about. I gotta watch what I say. If not, it'll never get to a point where I can get monetized. But if you do want to help support the channel, I would appreciate that, man. On PayPal, you can look me up on the gunline@gmail.com or Cash App money sign DLO 1977. It's scrolling at the bottom if you want to go ahead and support the channel. I appreciate anything that you help out with. It's just going to help me grow and get better equipment and drop better content. With that said, before I continue, I do want to say that tomorrow at 2 p.m., July 18th at 2 p.m. Texas time, Central Time, I will be facilitating / hosting a conversation / debate between my buddy Lee Hunt and one of my old NCOs, brother in arms with me. His name is, what we called him Gunny Hopper, but then he was Smoke Hopper and then First Sergeant Hopper. Now he's retired, First Sergeant Hopper. Anywho, they're going to be on here, and I'm debating whether I do it live or not. I'm thinking about doing it live so I could have interaction with you all. You guys could ask questions and whatnot. But yeah, with that said, the point of this conversation today is the state of California and what I believe is an overreach of authority and power. Gavin Newsom has gone ahead and signed a law that prohibits school districts from informing parents if their children are identifying or using their different gender identification. All right. Now, people, the alphabet crew says that this helps prevent them from being outed. Let me say this: 9 times out of 10, we know if our kid is switch hidden or if they're part of the Skittles crew. We know it already, man. When they come out to us, like, yeah, we kind of knew. A lot of parents back in the day were probably in doubt because they didn't think that their kid could be like that. How could they be? We know they are. But here's the problem that I have with it: the fact that there's a law banning any kind of a communication regarding what goes on within my house is what bothers me. This is the type of things that needs to be known. These are the type of things that, for example, look, man, if the kid is in high school, maybe I can see that. Maybe. But when they're in elementary school, when they're in junior high school, these are things that need to be nipped in the bud. All right. What do I mean by this? And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from this, from those that are of the other side, but check it. If there's a child, let's say there's a fifth grader, and they're saying that they are trans, they identify as a male, that teacher needs to reach out to the parent and say, hey, I don't know if you know about this. I just wanted to go ahead and let you know, though, that your child, let's just say Susie, wants to be called Samson. You know what I mean? That they say that they are a boy trapped in a girl's body. And I just wanted to inform you of it. It's just something that I found out and it was told to me. But being that you're the parent, I thought that you needed to know. You know what I mean? And let the parent take care of it from there. Either the parent's going to go ahead and be one of those that accepts it and starts putting them on hormone treatments and whatnot, which I'm completely 100,000% against. Or they're going to be the parent that says, all right, hey, I appreciate you telling me this, man, but even if they go ahead and try to say that, can you just keep calling them Susie? All right, because last time I checked, it was a Susie. I named a Susie, not a Samson. You see what I'm saying? And if they keep on playing along with this child and their identification, it's going to be even more confusing for them as they get older. You know what I mean? So either A, they'll grow out of it because it's a phase, or B, they're going to, go ahead and continue going with it. So, anywho, the problem that I have is that it needs to be spoken to with the parent. These are home discussions. These are parental discussions. These are things that need to be spoke or handled within the home. And so anyways, the California legislation, which Newsom signed Monday after an intense debate in the state legislature, effectively overrides policies from several school boards that require teachers and staff to alert parents if a child appeared to be transgender or gender nonconforming. The way they make it sound like alert, they make it sound like, oh shit. It almost sounds like it's a Gestapo type shit where, they're letting people know who the Jew is down the road in fucking 1938 Germany. You know what I mean? No, don't say alert. How about inform? Inform. You know what I mean? And again, the parent more than likely already knows. We just don't play that fucking role of like, yeah, I'm gonna call Susie Sampson. We don't play that shit, y'all. I'll give you an example of what happened to this one poor girl, man. Her name is Chloe Cole. I think it's Chloe Cole. I think that's her name. She was 12 when she came out to her parents as a transgender. She felt like she was a boy trapped in a girl's body. Her parents were of the embracing type. Like, okay, hey, we got you. We'll do whatever it takes for you to feel better about it. They took her to the doctors and started providing her hormone treatment, puberty blockers, all that stuff. At the age of, I want to say 15 or 16, they allowed her to get a double mastectomy. Think about this, a double mastectomy at that young age. Later on, past the age of 18, 19, she realized she made a mistake. And unfortunately, those mistakes that were made are not reversible. They're not reversible. She'll never be able to be a mother now. She'll never be able to feel like a complete woman to herself because of the decisions that were made for her at such a young age. This is the type of shit that's going on within our country, and it's being led right now by California. Simple things like informing the parents will go a long way. And I get it. There's people out there that think that the parents are going to be like the 1970s and 80s parents who would, abandon their children and kick them out. Well, we grew up with those parents, and we're a lot more forgiving and accepting. At least my generation. All right, I'm 46 years old. And if my child came to me and said, I'm so and so, I'm going to accept her or him. But that's going to be something that we'll discuss at a later date, not at the age of 12, 13, or 14. I'll be someone that says, Okay, you feel that way, that's fine. I love you. Nothing's gonna change, but I'm not gonna be calling you anything other than the name I provided you. I'm not gonna be calling you by he if you're a she, and I'm not gonna call you her if you're a he. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna change my vocabulary. You're not gonna change eons of fucking biology simply because what you think you feel. As you get older and you decide you want to go ahead and be something else or someone else, that's completely your right to do so. But until the brains, we found out that the brain does not completely develop to the age of 25, y'all. But yet we're allowing children to make decisions on their biological health at the age of fucking 10. Come on, y'all. Wake the fuck up. We won't allow a kid to go ahead and get a tattoo done, right? A tattoo. You know, a little. We won't allow them to go ahead and get a tattoo done because you know it might be something they regret later on, right? Plus, they're not old enough to make that decision for their own body, right? But yet we're allowing them to make a decision on their bodies that is irreversible. Anyway, that's going to be today's fucking topic on the word on the Skreets. Let me know what y'all think, man. Was Gavin Newsom in California, are they right with what they're doing here? Or do you guys agree that that teachers and staff shouldn't have to contact the parents if their kid is part of the Skittles alphabet crew? If you do, let me know in the comments. No disrespect to anyone, you know, we keep it respectful. But let me know what y'all think. With that being said, I'll catch y'all the next time that we drop a new word on the Skreets. And I'm out.